Hello there, Tony Baker from Six String Country, back for another lesson in our series on the music of CCR. This is our fourth lesson we're adding to the site. And today we're going to look at Proud Mary, which was, of course, written by John Fogerty. We have two electric guitar parts to look at. One in a tuning that John Fogerty used regularly in his recordings, which is where you down tune every string a whole step. So you're fingering everything the exact same way as you would in standard tuning. It's just a lot lower. And what it does is gives the strings some slack. It's pretty easy to pull them out of tune, but that's all part of the kind of swampy sound that you hear on those recordings when it's played with, a lot of times, the other guitar in standard tuning, playing similar things but just slightly differently and in a slightly different tuning. And the guitars work together to give us those sounds that we hear on those recordings. So we'll look at each of those guitar parts. We'll learn the solo and all the riffs as well. In this tutorial, we're going to look at John Fogerty's guitar part for Proud Mary. And what we need to do for this guitar part is to down tune every string a whole step. So the new string names are D, G, C, F, A, and D. All right, so we should be able to play an E chord and have it sound like this. On a lot of these CCR songs, the one guitar being down-tuned contributes greatly to the sound because, like I said in the introduction, it gives it that slack and that swampy sound. It's really easy. You're kind of always pulling notes just slightly out of tune. When you're playing it that way, along with a similar part in standard tuning, it just has this really cool sound to it. And so we're going to want to learn this one in this tuning. And let's start by getting our fingers on the introduction that I just played. Okay? All of these positions are nice on the fingers, right? It works out nicely together. This first one is like a D power chord, D5 shape, open D string. Second fret of G, third fret of B, and then a B power chord. 2, 4, 4, 4. All right, and the next chord we need is just an A bar chord. It's really a bar chord, not a power chord. That's open, 2, 2, 2. And then for the G, we're gonna do it like this. Third fret of the low string, then mute the fifth string, open, 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 third fret of the first string, and then a standard E chord, open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. And so the strumming looks like this. So the strumming on that looks like this, starting on the D, down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up. down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, down. So we're on this G. In this tutorial, we're going to be going over the second guitar part, which is in standard tuning. And it works together really nicely with the guitar part in D standard tuning, okay? And so the intro looks like this. So just like with that drop tuning guitar part, we have a melody that's being created with these chords. Right? And all of that is just being surrounded by these chords, which is a really cool sound. So we're going to start with a C standard. It's just a standard C chord, okay? Third fret of A, second open, first open, and then in standard A chord. But you really want this top E string ringing out there.